Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Just a quick little video here for you today. All I want to do is take this new mini workbench and make it just a little bit more portable. I know it's small and everything, but these legs do stick out a fair amount, and I have a very small vehicle, so once it's all loaded up, I think they might just be a little bit in the way. So what I want to do here is, well, flat pack this. I want to be able to pop this up. What you're going to notice is a little bit more difficult at the moment because, well, apparently all the oil I put on to make this, a little bit more protected has swollen things somewhat. So what I'm going to have to do, I suspect, before I actually start using this, is do a little bit more sanding to get that down to where it should be. So for the moment, what I want to do here is I've made 4 new dowel pegs. I did it off camera. These are exactly the same ones that are holding the legs onto the top. And I'm just going to put it in this configuration. Now the only problem here is I can't use just one. I was kind of hoping it's just one because that would be a lot simpler and I wouldn't have to do any real calculations. But as you notice, the configuration of the holes, there's no center one at all. So it would be, well, I suppose it would hold on, but the problem with that would be it will turn quite easily, especially as this wears. So I decided to put in 2 dowels in the 2 center holes. The problem there, of course, is it has to be really accurate. And if you notice in the thumbnail, I messed one of them up. There's no, these things happen. I mean, it's not really a big deal, I suppose. Everything's going to be held in place, and it's going to still work and everything. It's just going to bother me. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, this is very straightforward to do, other than the fact that I messed it up. All I'm going to do here, as you see, is I've placed where I want this to be held, and then it's going to tap on with a drill bit right where the center is. Double check those numerically, of course, with a tape measure, make sure everything is where it should be centered, and then just drill a 3/4 inch hole, which is the same size as the dowels, and that's it. It should fairly well just friction fit. I'll still most likely glue on the smaller diameter, the part that fits in the base of the leg. It's the same thing I did for the top ones there that you can see. They're glued in place just to make it more reliable and sturdy when it's taking it apart. But it's not really that important. This is just for portability. And if it happens to pop out more easily from one side and the other, I suppose it doesn't really make any difference. So I'm just going to drill these holes down here. I've mounted this on my mill, and I did double check. I don't think you can see, especially now that there's some shavings in the way. I did make markings just to double check where center was. And I'm not sure which one of these is the one I messed up. But as you see, it pops in really quite nicely. And yeah, I wish I was paying a bit more attention. I guess that's the problem when you start doing these things on holidays. You don't exactly are as attentive as you normally are. But anyway, like I said, it works. It's unfortunately, not exactly what I would like it to do. I can always change this, I suppose, at some point in time to a different style of being held on. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much. There you go. Pops in nicely. You see that definitely doesn't need glue. And yeah, it's going to hold these in place and show you what it looks like. So that's what the side looks like now. And it just pops in. And I did have to turn those dowels down a little bit. I was off by ever so much, like a very small amount. But as you can see on the one on the right, I messed up the hole. Anyway, it's functional, and that's all that really matters. At least I'll keep telling myself that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Leave comments. Let me know what you think about all this. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. And at least in this format, it looks really nice. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.